Hey Glam Fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an anti-haul for you. Anti-haul, basically, if you don't know what it is, it's a video where you explain all the products, the new products that you won't be buying that's coming out in this upcoming month. So yeah, instead of talking about, what you have bought, you talk about what you won't be buying and why. I actually did get this idea from Kendall Alfred. She's an awesome YouTuber and I love her channel. I find there are so many makeup products coming out, every single month. And I mean, let's just face it, not all of us have a lot of money just to blow on makeup. Any means I'm not trying to shade any of the brands mentioned in this anti-haul. I'm also not trying to persuade you not to buy it. I mean, it's your money. If you want to buy it, you spend it on whatever you want. This is just my personal opinion. No tea, no shade. The first thing that I won't be buying in my anti-haul is the new Prism eyeshadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm not quite sure of when it launches, but I do know that only, I think a couple days ago, Anastasia Beverly Hills posted photos of the new palette, and Trend Mood also posted some photos, and they show the Prism eyeshadow palette. The main reason I won't be buying this eyeshadow palette is because of the backlash that the Subculture palette got. And it wasn't just from all the drama that you saw on the internet and whatnot. Like, this was actually an issue. I had friends that purchased the Subculture palette and they all had issues with it. Another reason that I won't be purchasing the Prism eyeshadow palette is because I've noticed that there's a shade in there called Eden, and there is also a shade that has already been in a palette that's been released recently, and that is the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I actually have it here with me, and as you can see, the shade Eden, there is that peachy shade. They released swatches and photos of the new Prism eyeshadow palette that they had a shade called Eden. Looks very similar to the shade Eden in the Huda Beauty palette, which has already been released. I believe it's a direct copy of the shade Eden. The two shades look almost identical, both peachy and light shades. It's okay if they put a shade in their palette that's similar to, to the one in the Desert Dust palette, but to call it Eden, I'm just not for that. So I will not be spending my money on that at all. Not buying it. Next thing I will not be spending my cash on is the Kylie Cosmetics Fall collection. I personally am not a fan of the formula of her matte liquid lipsticks. I do own a couple and I've owned more in the past, but I've actually given them to other people because I just don't like them. Like, I really like the shades. They have really nice shade ranges. This is a shade called Dirty Peach. I all had the same problem with all of them. They were way too drying, and my lips looked like prunes, and I do exfoliate my lips and I do moisturize them regularly. I've tried out different matte liquid lipstick formulas and they don't do what the Kylie ones do to my lips. So dry and flaky. And when you eat and drink during the day, it just gets gummy in the middle. Like, you can see this line, it's flaky. Also, the shades are not really for me. Like, I've noticed they're very Halloween-y kind of looking. And I don't really wear shades like that. The reason I won't be purchasing anything from the Kylie Cosmetics Fall collection is because I saw on her Snapchat that she posted the swatches, as she always does before a big drop of her collections. She posted a swatch of the new eyeshadow palette, which is called the Purple palette. There's a purple shade in there called Amethyst, and again, not very original. Amethyst is a purple stone in the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette, shade called Amethyst, as you can see there, the really purple one. Now, although the shades are different, like, her palette happens to be purpley themed, and come on, this is mainly purpley themed. The reason is there seems to be she did a swatch of a gold shade in the palette called Trophy. Sound familiar? A lot of people caught on to this because Fenty Beauty recently launched Rihanna's makeup line, brand new. They just launched and it was an amazing launch. They launched foundations, concealers, highlighters. That golden highlight from Fenty Beauty was called Trophy Wife.
stop it.
Girl, create your own names, like be original. It doesn't matter like who you are. I just think you should have some creativity and don't copy other brands. Now I hate to say this one in my anti-haul, but this is by the brand Too Faced, and it is a palette and like a set. It's called the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda, and it's released for the current holiday season, which is coming up. It says on Sephora US that it retails for $58 US, but in brackets below it says that it's worth $336 in value. Don't see how that adds up. I mean, it's an eyeshadow palette with 20 shades. It comes with one highlighter, one blush, one bronzer, one mini-sized Better Than Sex mascara, one melted latex lipstick, which I think is mini-sized as well. Now, don't quote me on this, but it seems like altogether that is not worth $336 in value. Like, why lie? I love Too Faced, and their palettes, like the Sweet Peach palette is my absolute fave. It just seems like when they make those sets, like the Power of Makeup or, you know, the Boss Lady Beauty Agenda, which also comes with a planner for the next year, 2018. I just can't work out how that all adds up to $336. Don't get me wrong, it is super cute, and I love the idea of having like a beauty like agenda thing, like Boss Lady Beauty Agenda. That's cool, and it comes with a diary. Like the diary seems super cute too, but it just doesn't seem worth it. It wouldn't be easy to travel with. Like it's in like this big chunky box. I prefer something small and compact like this, but then instead of carrying something that's like a book, personally I would probably get makeup all over that diary. So yeah, I'm just not going to be buying it. So the last thing in my anti-haul is the Kylie Jenner x Quay Australia collaboration, and this is drop number 2. So they already have collaborated before and released a bunch of sunglasses. So this is going to be launched on the 4th of October. There are a few reasons behind me not wanting to purchase any of these. None of the styles of the shades really look like they would suit me. Like, I have a really small head, as you can tell. So those aviator style shades do not suit me at all. Another reason is I don't like the clear frames around the lenses. Like, I think it just the sunnies look really cheap and tacky. Selling them for $65 each, and they just look cheap. Obviously they weren't made with expensive materials, they're just made with plastic. These retail for more than most of the Quay sunglasses. Then the ones with Kylie that are just like clear plastic, they're $65 a pair. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, I don't mean any hard feelings against any of these brands by doing this anti-haul. This is just me doing a new video different to a makeup tutorial or review. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and while you're at it, just subscribe to my channel. I know you want to, and hit that notification bell so you know when I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.